BYUSA Charter is the guiding document that helped establish BYUSA in 1988 and was developed between students, administrators, and staff to define BYUSA and to give BYUSA its mission and vision. And the document, in addition to giving the mission and vision for BYUSA, is also given structure, how the organization should be operated and organized, and also it included a provision of how to adjust or adapt the charter to changes that would happen over time. There was an understanding that there may be needs that develop in the future from 1988, and so there was a method and a process established for changing the charter with structural changes to, adding different positions or different types of programs. That was a decision that was left at the university's level to approve any changes, and so with that said, that's how the charter changes that have happened this year came about.
Great. It's good to have an update version of the charter that really encompasses what we are currently doing and where we currently are with expanding the areas and having 2 activities areas. Necessary changes to make, but that's the best part, is that it didn't change structurally like what we do and the service that we render to the students, but it is up to date and current for the future.
It was our student-led and student-done. And so it was Avery and Addie, our president and executive vice president, and me that designed and drafted changes, and they were approved by the student leadership in addition to our director and then the dean once we all were on board. And so these changes are definitely made with student participation, input, and desire. Like he talked about, we're the ones who really wanted to make sure that we were accurately represented, and so we worked together to make sure everyone was informed. All of the presidency had a direct say in everything that was talked about their specific roles in their areas and what they're doing. And then we worked with those who specialized in different things to make sure those things were represented accurately, like elections and other aspects. And so that was the focus, was making sure the students felt understood, and then we turned to our leadership and our director to make sure that it was a lasting change. It was something that would be meaningful in 5 years and 10 years until a major change again was needed. And so that was the design input. Was Avery and I really were making day-to-day, like the specific wording choices and changes, and then Brother Ward and Anthony Bates, our director and assistant director, were giving us guidance in what has changed in the past and how we need to make sure we're accurately represented.